Good evening and welcome back to the Horror and Metal channel. I'm Lord Hellhound, and a while back I did my top 10 favorite metal albums for the years 1983, 84, 85, all the way to 1989. And the last couple days I did top 5 from 81 and 80 and 81, sorry. So today I'm going to do my top 5 from 1982. So I've done my favorite metal albums from every year in the 80s. So yeah, let's go get started. All right, number 5 is going to be "Straight Between the Eyes" by Rainbow. And like I already said in I think my last video or the one before it, I don't care about the non-Dio Rainbow albums. I don't like them anywhere near as much as the first three albums fronted by the late great Ronnie James Dio. But they're still pretty good. I think that Joe Lynn Turner is a pretty good singer, and I think he kind of maybe feels more at home on this album. I think he kind of fits with the music just a little more. But the highlight for me is definitely the high octane riffs by the great Richie Blackmore. This is also the second. This is the second to feature Joe Lynn Turner, and the second to feature Bobby Rondinelli, who would later go on to play for Black Sabbath during the Tony Martin era. I think Rondinelli is a pretty underrated drummer. His drum beats are really precise and really top notch. He's got serious chops for sure. It's also the third to feature bassist Roger Glover, who, like Richie Blackmore, was also from Deep Purple. So, yeah, pretty good lineup. Um, like I said, I think that Joe Lynn Turner's vocals definitely had their place on this album. They seem to mesh a little well with the rest of the band at this point. So I think this is a little bit of a step up probably from the previous one, "Difficult to Cure." Though I enjoyed that one pretty well also. But anyway, yeah, like I said, Rainbow is a great band. But yeah, the first three albums here with Ronnie James Dio are just nearly flawless. Like nothing comes close to that. But the rest of the albums they did with different lineups, various different singers and whatnot, are still pretty good too. Just they just would never reach the level of sheer perfection that they did with the first three with Dio. Because I mean, he was one of my favorite vocalists and one of my heroes after all. All right, so number 4 is actually going to be "Iron Fist" by Motorhead, which I don't own on vinyl or CD. I used to have the cassette tape. I actually used to have quite a few Motorhead and Queensryche and a few other bands' cassette tapes that I would carry around in my jean jacket pockets in high school, and I would listen to them in my car in between classes. I had a tape player in my car, so I had various cassettes by metal bands, Anthrax, Sepultura, Sabbath, White Zombie, several stuff. I listened to them in my car. And I don't know what happened to most of them. Most of them are gone. I still have a few of them, but most of them are gone. But that was one of the ones I had, "Iron Fist" by Motorhead, which I don't anymore. I need to upgrade and get it on either CD or vinyl, but I do listen to it on Spotify quite a bit. Again, a few of those songs are on my Best of Motorhead playlist and on my metal playlist as well. But yeah, it's a great album. Band leader Lemmy, rest in peace, and the band that he had at the time were really great. It's really top notch. Yeah, really great stuff. Great songs. They had a lot of great albums. I think that one's definitely near the top for sure. But yeah, "Iron Fist" by Motorhead, my fourth favorite 1982 metal album. All right, so number 3 is going to be "Black Metal" by Venom. Sadly, this is the only album I have by them on vinyl and on CD. I really want to get "Welcome to Hell" and "War with Satan" and even "Primeval," which features Demolition Man on bass and vocals. But yeah, Kronos, Mantis, and Abaddon, with a classic lineup from Venom, and they were a big influence on on black metal. They even coined the term, obviously, but they were kind of more like speed metal and new wave of British heavy metal. But they're like satanic and really dark lyrics. Definitely paved the way for like some later black metal stuff. Yeah, really good stuff. Lots of great albums, like the title track, "The Hell and Back," "Buried Alive," "Teacher's Pet," which is a really funny song. It's got some humorous lyrics. And my favorite, "Countess Bathory." That's an awesome song. It's very fun to play on guitar. Don't Burn the Witch is a good song too. Yeah, some people say that their music's a little sloppy and unstructured, not very technical, but I don't care. I think it sounds awesome. I think they sound just evil and venomous and just chaotic as hell. I think it fits perfectly for the type of music they're going for. Yeah, it's really awesome stuff. Yeah, some great riffage, some great drum beats, and some really unique vocals. I think Venom's awesome, honestly. I think they're really good, and I don't care what people say. It sounds great to my ears. But anyway, I need to get more of their albums for sure, because I really, really dig them. All right, now number 2 is going to have to be Number of the Beast by Iron Maiden. Yeah, you knew this had to be on here. Let me get some more light in here. Yeah, this is like everybody's favorite Iron Maiden album. It's not my favorite, but it's still really, really good. I definitely heard the title track and Run of the Hills way too much. Those songs just been way too overplayed to where they've lost all meaning. I've heard them way too much. They've just been played to death. I mean, they're good songs. They've just been, I've just heard them way too many times. But Children of the Damned's a really good song. The Prisoner, 22 Acacia Avenue, and probably the best song on the album, Hallowed Be Thy Name, which would be the first of many like really epic, really adventurous, really grandiose, awe-inspiring tracks that Maiden will become known for, during the Bruce Dickinson lineup. And this is the first album to feature Bruce Dickinson's powerful pipes fronting the band. And it would also be the last to feature drummer Clive Burr before he got replaced with Nico McBrain. But yeah, no matter how you slice, it's a great album. Like I said, it's not my favorite Maiden album. That would be Power Slave. But still really, really, really good. And it was one of the first albums I bought by them and was immediately hooked. I immediately became a fan. Yeah, this and Killers were the first ones I bought, and I just loved them. But I used to listen to them constantly. Yeah, still do, actually. But yeah. Up the Irons, Number of the Beast by Iron Maiden, my second favorite 1982 metal album. All right, and my number 1 favorite 1982 metal album would be Screaming for Vengeance by Judas Priest. I think this is a huge step up from their previous two. Yeah, it's a great, great album. They usually open every concert with the Hellion, then they go into Electric Eye, which is a staple. Of their live performance. Riding on the Wind's a good song. Bloodstone is a great song. I freaking love that track. Take These Chains is a really awesome song. I used to listen to that over and over and over. I heard that song ad nauseum. It's just awesome. Of course, the title track's great. You've Got Another Thing Coming, which is probably the most popular song on the album. That's one of their most famous songs and one of the biggest hits. Definitely one of the ones that they're known for, right up there with Breaking the Law and Living After Midnight. Good song, really fun to play on guitar. Also, Fever is an awesome song, too. Fever! Yeah, that's awesome. And Devil's Child. It's pretty much all killer, no filler. I just love this album. It's awesome front to back. Rob Halford's my favorite vocalist of all time. All of his high notes, his powerful vibrato. He's just an amazing singer. Of course, the leads by KK Downing and Glenn Tipton are just untouchable. Just, phenomenal in every way. Just a magnificent record. Through and through. Absolutely. But you guys, all right, well, those were my top 5 favorite metal albums from 1982. Leave your choices in the comments below. That concludes all the lists for all my favorite albums for every year in the 80s. Now I've done them all, so check out the others that I did as well if you want. And as always, keep it metal. Thank you for watching my late night spook show here on the Horror and Metal channel. I'm Lord Hellhound. Till next time. Later.